Hey Giovanni, it's Lauren. I hope you're having a great day so far today. My day's been good, kind of busy, but good. So I wanted to send a story for the week. And the one I picked is called The Old Man, and it's written by Anne Hart. Chang jumped out of bed. He ran to the kitchen window. He could see 4 windows in another building. Every morning, Chang waved to his neighbors in the building. He waved to a girl who read books in her pajamas. He waved to a woman with lots of cats. He waved to a couple who ate toast every morning. They all waved back. Then Chang waved to an old man who drank lots of coffee. The old man never waved back. He looked away. "Why doesn't he wave?" Chang asked his sister. "He's an old man," Lin said. "He doesn't look old," said Chang. "He looks sad." The next morning, Chang ran to the window. He waved to the girl and the woman. He also waved to the couple. They all waved back. He waved to the old man, but the old man looked away. "Forget it, Chang," Lin said. "He's just an old man." "I'll get him to wave," Chang said. So Jovanni, it's not like the old man didn't see Chang waving, because we can see, he looked away, so that means that he saw him waving. So he's definitely deciding not to wave back. So let's see what happens next. Chang tried to get the man to wave. He wore silly hats. He danced crazy dances. He drew funny faces and held them to the window so the neighbors could see them. And that's the couple right there that has toast for breakfast every morning. The girl and the woman laughed and waved. The couple danced a little dance, but the old man didn't laugh. He didn't wave. He looked away. "Leave him alone, Chang," Lin said. "I will," said Chang. "He must be too sad to wave." The next morning, Chang waved to his friends and they all waved back. He didn't wave to the old man, but something strange happened. The old man didn't look away. So even though Chang didn't wave to him, Jovanni, the old man still saw him, and this time he didn't look away. Chang did the same thing the next morning. He waved to his friends, and they all waved back. Chang glanced at the old man. The old man was looking at him. Chang looked away. So this time, Jovanni, the old man is the one looking at Chang, and Chang looked away. The next day, Chang ran to the window. He waved to the girl, the woman, and the couple. He looked at the old man. The old man was wearing a silly hat. Chang grinned. He waved at the old man. The old man waved back. Oh man, that was a great story. That was kind of unexpected how that ended. I didn't see that coming. So here's some questions to see what you thought. I hope that you liked this story too, though. So how many people does Chang wave to each morning? So I'll let you think about it and you can count them in your head. So it's a little bit tricky because one of the groups of people was a couple, but really he waved to 5 people each morning, right? Because it was the little girl who read books in her pajamas. It was the woman who had lots of cats, and it was the couple who ate breakfast each morning. So that was 2 people. So we have 1 plus 1 plus 2, right? So that's 4 so far. And then the old man was the last person, so that's 5. What does Chang do to get the old man's attention? So I'll let you think back on that too and see if you can remember. And while you're thinking, I'll go back to that page. So he wore silly hats, he danced some crazy dances, and he also drew funny faces on a piece of paper and held them up to the window. So those were all the things that he tried to do, in addition to waving. And then the last question, this is, more of it's less about, oh wait, sorry, I skipped a question. Number 3, where is Chang when he waves at the neighbors? So when Chang is doing all this waving, do you remember where he is? So he's in his house, right? He's in his house or apartment, and his building is across from the neighbors. So he's inside his house waving to all the neighbors that are inside their house. And then this is the last question. It's less about memory and more about kind of thinking about um, what the character is like. So if you had to describe Chang, how would you describe him? So there's no wrong answer here. But I would think that some ways we could describe Chang is friendly, right? Because, he's making friends with his neighbors by waving to them every morning. He doesn't have to do that, but he chooses to. We could probably describe him as understanding because he tries to get the old man to wave, but when he notices that he doesn't wave back, despite trying a couple of different ways to get him to wave back, he realizes, you know what, maybe the old man doesn't want me to wave to him anymore. And he understands that, maybe he's sad or maybe he just doesn't want to, so he kind of backs off. So we could say he's understanding. And we could say that he's probably a happy person, right? Because he's a lot of energy and he's trying all these ways to make other people happy. And it seems like he's probably pretty happy too. But there's lots of other ways to describe Chang. So there's no wrong answer there, but those are some of the ideas that came to mind for me. Well, I hope that you like that story, and I am looking forward to sending another one next week. So I hope you have a great rest of your day, and hope everything's going great for you. All right, I'll talk to you soon. Bye, Jovanni.